In this video, we will show you how to replace your fuel filler neck assembly on this Lincoln Navigator. You'll find this located next to your driver's side rear quarter panel. Let's get into it. All right, friends, let's get started on our job. The first thing we're going to do is come right over to our fuel door. We'll open that up. Remove your fuel filler cap. With that out of the way, you'll find that you have 3 7mm headed bolts. Remove all 3. There's one. We'll do the same to the other 2. Now let's make our way under the rear of the vehicle. Now underneath the rear of the vehicle, looking in front of your spare tire, you're going to find the fuel filler neck making its way all the way down to the fuel filler hose, which eventually leads down to the fuel tank. For this, you'll find that you have an 8mm headed clamp that you're going to loosen and slide down the fuel filler hose and separate the hose from the fuel filler neck. Continue on with an angled pick to separate this area. We'll slide it in between the hose and the tube itself, make our way around just to break it free. Obviously, you don't want to damage the rubber hose in any way. Once you feel as though that's broken free, continue on to separating the hose from the filler neck. Give that hose a quick squeeze, make sure it's still soft and pliable and it's not torn, worn, or damaged in any way. Assuming that's okay, you can set that aside. Continue on following the other tube all the way down to where it connects onto the rubber hose, just above the fuel tank. Loosen that 8mm headed clamp, slide it down the hose, and remove the hose from the tube. Use my angled pick for this. We'll give that a quick check as well. Now let's make our way towards the center of the fuel filler neck. Just on the inside of the vehicle's frame, you're going to find an 8mm headed bolt that's holding this in place. This is the last bolt holding this in the vehicle, so be extremely careful while under here. There's that bolt. Now let's make our way under the hood. In the engine compartment is where you'll find the tool to lower your spare tire. Take hold of that and remove it. Now we can make our way to the rear bumper. Go ahead and open up that tailgate and have a look right along this area. You'll find a hole that you can put your spare tire tool into, align it, turn it counterclockwise to lower that spare tire. With the spare tire lowered, let's make our way to the rear air suspension level sensor. For this, you're going to find that you have a metallic tab where my index finger is. We can go ahead and squeeze on that a little bit and pull this out of place. Swing that up and out of your way. Now we can take hold of that fuel filler neck, start pivoting it towards the center of the vehicle. As we're pivoting this side towards the center, we're also paying attention to the fuel filler neck out towards the fender. Remove the fuel filler neck from the vehicle. There it is, friends. Let's get ready for the installation of our brand new fuel filler neck. We'll bring this in through the wheel well, up and over the tire, start swinging it around into position. Slide that on there as far as you can. Align the clamp and tighten it up. You want to make sure this is nice and tight so you don't have to worry about getting a check engine light of any sort. Let's do the same to the larger hose. Get this clamp close, align it, snug it up. Make sure this clamp is nice and tight so you don't have any fuel leak when you're filling your tank. Reattach your level sensor. Slide it in, listen for a click, make sure that's secure. Now we can make our way to our center bolt. We'll use our 8mm headed bolt for this, slide it right into position and tighten it up. Now let's start raising our spare tire. Make sure that's nice and tight up against the body of the vehicle. Close the tailgate. Now let's make our way back under the hood and reinstall our tool. Slide that into position, lock it in. Now let's make our way back out from under the vehicle and put in our 3 7mm headed mounting bolts, holding this in place. There's one, we'll do the same to all. Reinstall your fuel cap. Close the lid. Okay friends, we fully installed our fuel filler neck. At this point, safely make your way down to your fuel filling station. Start gassing it up and make sure you don't have a fuel leak. Aside from that, make sure you don't have a check engine light. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.